Hey guys, welcome back to American Truck Simulator. We're about to pull out of the UPS dockyard and take in shingles to Colorado, which is going to be a new state for the current career that we're on. We have not been to Colorado on this particular career, so I hope you guys enjoy the trip. We got 9 hours to go. I'm a little bit low on fuel, so we're going to be stopping for fuel sometime soon. And I forgot to use my turn signal, but we should be okay. And give me 1 minute, guys. There's something I want to take care of before we continue here. Okay, guys, I'm back. I wanted to tell somebody I was busy doing a thing for YouTube what I'm doing right now. This type of job, this type of recording, I can't really be distracted that much. So I want to be able to focus on this 100%. Turning right, so I should be able to cross that and turn right on red. That's typically how this game works. You can typically turn right on red, but if you're turning left, you have to actually wait until it turns green. I don't know what was that all about. I didn't hit nothing, but okay. Oh man, I just forgot to stop for fuel. That's okay, we should make it a couple 100 miles and then run into a gas station at some point. But it's not dangerous though, but it's getting there. When you start, the tank turns red, like the gas pump turns red, that's when you need to start worrying. But I don't have any level ups in the fuel economy or anything like that, so I am a little bit worried about it, but it's not exactly super low at this point. Well, actually, let me bring up the map here and see if there's a pump coming up anytime soon. I hope to God that there is. Lord Jesus Christ, please give me a pump here. I've seen you work in these games before. I need a pump, please. At least before I run out of gas. Hopefully, the Lord works a miracle and I actually do have a pump coming up soon. At least before we run out of gas anyway. Wait a minute. We're gonna take this exit here, okay? And I'm gonna see if there's anything down in this exit, because we might have a pump down here. And if there is, I want to definitely capitalize on it. Let me see if there's a pump or something down here in the area that we're in. Yes, there is one coming up there. Even though it was my idea to break down into the exit and come down here, I give God the credit. Thank you, God, for putting the thought in my mind to do so. Thank you, Lord, for real, because now I don't have to worry about running out of gas. Although, hold up, I want to take a look at this for a second. Yeah, it's just right back on the freeway. I could have kept going and still ran into it. But even so, that was a good plan actually. Now we can keep going here. Dang, I can't go now. My brother texts me and he wants to play some games. Like green, 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 that's my dad used to say while we were at the races. The things we remember, guys, from our childhood. It's just too funny. The gas pump should be up here soon, I think. Check that actually. Yeah, very, very soon that pump's gonna be up there. Okay, that's awesome. Once again, the Lord saved my hide, no doubt. Once again, God saved my hide. I find that to be a little bit funny. And they say God doesn't care. I know I have moments where I'm saying the same exact thing, but if he can do simple things about a stupid video game. I mean, to me, video games aren't stupid. I get it. I didn't mean that to be an insult, but something as simple as a video game, and he can do something for you. I mean, I realized that pump was always there, but the reality was that I didn't know that pump was coming up. And unless you know the map of ATS like the back of your hand, you're sometimes, you're not gonna know what's coming up here. You're really not. And, pray for a freaking gas pump and there you go. I mean, people might find that to be trivial, but I don't. I believe, as much as I don't feel like it sometimes, I believe that God even cares about the simple stuff like this. And I had to be dangerous and whatnot to do that, but cause an accident, get charged money, but I mean, I didn't have much of a choice there. We had to stop here or I was gonna run out. The Lord's grace, that's what this is. I'm telling you, freaking dedicate the episode to this because because he really saved my bacon here. I think my brother wants to play some games with me, so what we're gonna do is we're going to fuel the truck. And I'll come back and I'll record some more when I'm done with that. And then probably merge the two videos together so that it's all in one episode. And, you know, it doesn't feel like I'm ending early. So I'll be right back in a few minutes. It's going to be a few seconds for you guys. Okay guys, I am back on the road. We're going to go at this point and get back on the freeway here and keep rolling. I am thankful that the Lord put this gas station in my path though, no doubt. And some of y'all might think I'm crazy, but like, it's just too convenient, especially not knowing that there was a gas station up here exactly when I needed it. So I am not going to say that it was just a game, which to a point it was, because the gas station's always there. But at the same time, I have to give God credit too, because I actually prayed for one. So I thank God for that. That was a blessing in disguise, so that I didn't, you know, look like an idiot driving down the road. Right, I guess that was close. That stoplight almost changed on me. Get up on the freeway here and we'll get going. 60, 70 miles an hour. We got, how much time we got left on this? We got about a 6-hour trip on this. So we got plenty of time. It's not going to be too long in terms of actual play time, but we got quite the trip and we still have plenty of actual energy for our person. So we won't be stopping. I think we'll be riding the rest of this trip actually. So kick back and enjoy the views guys, because we're going to be driving the rest of this trip. Whether we stop for gas, I don't know. We very well could, but I don't think we're going to do that anytime soon. I don't even think we got gas stations anytime soon, to be honest. So I'm kind of glad that, you know, the Lord have mercy and put that gas station in my path there. I fueled up when I did, because I think it's going to be a while before we find another one, honestly. So yeah, I can't thank him enough for that. As simple as that is. And let me be very clear guys, this is a gaming channel. That's what it's all about. But I do have faith in Jesus Christ, and I'm not going to be shy about it. Let's put it that way. And so pretty much what happens is, when I'm trying to get content out, but it's not going my way, just to keep you guys engaged until I can actually get content out that's actually worth watching, in my opinion, that's when I'll drop those Bible verses, just to keep you guys engaged and let you guys know I haven't forgotten about you. Plus, it makes it so that I get to be a blessing for you guys at the same time. So, you know, there's a couple reasons why I do that. And my engine is not working the way I want it to. Here we go. Jeez, I hate that. I hate that so bad. I had to reposition my controller on my lap because I was pushing in the brake at the same time while I was trying to drive. Hopefully that doesn't happen anytime soon. So we went up to 7.5 hours. Apparently, I must have missed something. I don't know what that would have been, but we're behind in a whole hour now. But I'll try and make it up. We should be able to just make the whole trip anyway, regardless. But I might speed for a little bit just to make up time. But also be careful about it too, because we were just 6 away, and I didn't realize. I must have missed like an exit or something. I don't really know, but it was 6 hours. Now it's 7, so I must have missed an exit somewhere. I'm not exactly sure what that was or where that was, to be exact, but trying to get this truck moving so we can make up that time that we got set behind. I am going 76 miles an hour down the road, so we're really moving now. It's gonna take some energy to slow down this truck. Okay, now we're 6 hours and 47 minutes out, so we're about making up time that we were at, but I'm still gonna haul because it's excuse me, because I don't wanna put us behind schedule. Right now we're not doing as far as trips that we need to worry about that. They're still relatively short, but the more we upgrade our long distance, the more we're gonna have to worry about even just 1 hour putting us behind schedule. So right now I'm not too worried about it because they're still relatively short, but it's gonna get to the point where we're going cross country here, and even just 1 hour difference can mean being late or right on time. Man, that's crazy. I love how the map changes over time as you cross state lines. To me it's absolutely beautiful to watch the changes. I think that's part of the reason American Truck Simulator is one of the best games in my opinion, and it's still popular today even 9 years later. I've had this since it dropped in 2016, but when I took that break and played some games with my brother actually looked that up, and it's about 9 years old. Came out in 2016. They're still not done with the game in terms of building all the states and all that jazz. So I believe the main reason it's held on to its popularity is not only because of what the mods that the fans are making, but they keep adding to the game, and they're not gonna stop until all 50 states are in the game. And I think that's one of the reasons that it's maintained its popularity, because if we're being honest, it's not even a finished game yet. Not really, if we're being honest. Yes, the other states are DLC, but if we're being completely honest, it's not even a finished game yet, guys. And I think that is one of the reasons that it's maintained its popularity throughout so many years. Maybe it's almost a decade old. We're kinda all over the road, but there's a bunch of factors into that. Number one, I'm really moving down the highway here, and it's really hard to keep it straight with one hand. Number two is it's hard enough to drive with one hand. This game never ceases to amaze me. I mean, it's the same with Flight Simulator. Flight Simulator never ever ceases to amaze me, because the level of detail that goes into Flight Simulator and games like this is just absolutely insanity. I mean, don't get me wrong, Flight Simulator is way beyond this game. It really is far beyond it. But even so, level in detail in which the devs had to put into this game to design it, and the way they designed every single state differently, is just absolutely amazing. There's no other way that we could say it that would do it justice. I mean, in my opinion, and I'm sure in a lot of people's opinion, I think that this is probably the most accurate semi-game ever made, next to Euro Truck Simulator. Now, I have played Euro Truck Simulator, and I do have very little content of Euro Truck Simulator on the channel, but I do have some. But honestly, I would rather play this game all day than Euro Truck Simulator. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest, and I'm gonna be real with you guys, American Truck Simulator I enjoy more. Don't get me wrong, they're both games. They're both great games. It's just, if I had to choose between the two, it would be this game hands down. No doubt. It would be American Truck Simulator all the way if you put Euro Truck Simulator side by side. But that's just my opinion. Man, we're gonna be cutting it close on the energy though, guys. I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. We're starting to get tired here. Might even actually have to stop. I'm gonna check. Hold up. Okay. They're giving us 20 hours to get there. So we're way ahead of schedule, honestly. So if we actually do need to stop, we can do it, because we have 20 hours and 51 minutes left on the job until we're actually late. So we're actually way ahead of schedule right now. So I guess what we could do is stop the next time we see something, like a rest area or something, just so that we're not like, passing out on the street. We might have enough energy to do the complete 4 hours, but I would rather not risk it if I don't need to. Now, if we don't have another rest area that's coming up soon, because we did just pass one, it was in that gas station, I was up there, but if we don't need to, I'd rather just sleep and make sure I got plenty of energy for the rest of the trip. But if we're being brutally honest, we're only about 3 hours away from the destination, so we might have 3 hours left of energy. I don't want to stop the game to check, but all I know is that either way it's gonna be close, and I don't really want to risk passing out if I don't need to be honest. So I guess we'll just see what happens and see if we actually do need to stop or not. But if I do see another rest area on the way down here, I'm gonna be brutally honest with you guys, I'm stopping, especially since I know I got 20 hours left till I'm actually late, because there's no sense in risking passing out when I got 20 hours left on schedule. So, and that's just my opinion, like, I'd rather not risk it if I don't need to, but who knows. I think we're probably in Colorado by now, if not right on the border of it, only because, yes, we do only have 3 hours left on the trip, but we'll see. It wants me to slow down, so I'm gonna try and gradually do that. Man, this has been an awesome trip, guys. I really enjoyed this, and I gotta get some other states too, so I can take you guys to different states that we haven't been to in the channel. But I try to get new games or DLCs when they're really, really cheap. So maybe when Christmas comes around, I will get some states, just because, you guys did ask for it by survey. I could go off the exit and then go to the rest area. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go off the exit and we're gonna stop the rest of the night. Yeah, because we're cutting it close, guys. Like, our energy is not ideal right now. Are we to the point of passing out? No, not yet. But I don't want to go down that route. Got like a roundabout or something here. Yeah, how's our fuel actually? We're gonna stop for fuel and some rest here. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through and go to this rest area here and get some fuel and stay the rest of the night in the rest area. Yeah, it's kind of getting low though. That's probably a good idea. A little bit of 5-0 sitting right there. Alright, let's go. Yeah, that's such bull. Okay, we finally got out of that, guys. I had to edit out this part out because it was annoying the crap out of me, so welcome back. I'm gonna do a little turn around here and try and line up that rest area a little better. So we'll go around the pumps and then come back around to get the rest area here. That was kind of BS because I had to cut it close to get past the pump. Okay, it's about 10 a.m. now. Let's see how much time we got left on the job. Time left on job is 8 hours. Yeah, we got plenty of time. We're still ahead of schedule. So I'm honestly going to work my way out of here and get back on the freeway. But I think I'm gonna break for lunch, so I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright guys, I am back. So let's get back on the road. Stuck on the leg a little bit there, but didn't affect us too much, so that's alright. Just let this traffic peter out and then we'll head out and keep going for the last 2 hours and 48 minutes and try to inch out of here. But I need to get behind this truck and I don't want to try and, yeah, that's cutting it close. So what I'll do is I'll wait until the line moves again and then we'll try to keep going. Anytime now, dudes. Let's go here. Alright, here we go. Now the truck's moving, so I'm gonna slide right in there, right in behind it. All good to go. Alright, let's get, we got an animal trailer there, hooked up to a pickup truck. See, when the game first came out in 2016, that was almost unheard of. And so I love how they've added more vehicles to the game as time went on. More vehicle variety. I mean, it's fantastic to watch this game evolve. Alright, let's get going here. And I'll talk to you guys when we go on the freeway, because I gotta focus on what I'm doing here. And we might not want to turn right away. I think that's the end of the highway, like on the wrong side. So I'm just gonna go straight, honestly. Here, another. Well, maybe I do need to take here. Yeah, it looks like I do. I should have went when the other guy did. I wanted to be safe here. Alright, we're just about back on the freeway, and we're gonna complete the last 2 hours and 42 minutes left on this trip. I like how we managed our time on this trip. We did a fantastic job, honestly. And I think taking that rest area spot was actually the right option to take, in all honesty. Because if we didn't, yes, we'd probably be a little closer than we are now, but we would have risked passing out. So, I mean, when you weigh everything out, I think we've made the right decision. Now we're in the right lane, which means I can talk to you guys for a little bit longer. I think I got some World Warships in the works, okay? But as you know, I put that scripture up there in that short that said, hey, the reason I do this is because I'm a Christian, etc., etc. That's what I was talking about when I did that. I've been trying to do some World Warship content for you guys, but honestly, I've been getting my butt kicked, and so I don't want to look like a complete fool on camera. Even though it is PvP and you can't do a lot about it. It's just, I want you guys to see good rounds, what I'm saying. And I haven't had much good rounds, to be perfectly honest. So, that's why that never came out. And instead I put the Bible verse up there to keep you guys engaged until I actually put something out there for you guys to watch. And of course, that's going to be today's video that is going to drop. But I wanted to get some World Warships out there. But World Warships is starting to irritate me. So I was like, I need a chill game that I can get back and relax, and I don't really have to worry about too much. So because you guys have been asking for it in the survey, that is why we are doing more American Truck Simulator, because referring to the poll that I took, if you asked for American Truck Simulator. So that was enough to get my attention, and I want to give you guys what you guys want to see. I mean, I enjoy this game, I enjoy driving, I enjoy all that stuff, but at the same time, trying to edit these videos and trying to talk to you guys at the same time so it's not too boring for you guys, because we are just driving around. That's the hard part, because sometimes it's like, guys, my voice needs a break. Can't talk to you the whole time, but yet I can't necessarily be quiet for a long time, otherwise it would be too boring for you guys. So I absolutely enjoy this game though. It's fantastic, it's relaxing, you know, everything you can think of, especially when I'm getting irritated with other games and it's not going the way I want it to go. American Truck Simulator is definitely a chill game if you need to calm down. And right now, in terms of content, that's exactly what I need to do. I don't know what that was all about. I guess I smacked into something, but if I did, it was barely, because I was kind of already in the exit when I did that. That put me behind 2 hours, so. But there's not much we can do about the detours, to be perfectly honest. I mean, we could turn them off, but that would take away from the realism that we have in the game, and I really don't want to do that. So we're just gonna roll with the detours and such. Again, guys, forgive me that I'm all over the road, because you have to keep in mind, I am a one-handed gamer, and there's a reason they call me that. It's because everything I do, I'm doing one-handed. I told you guys this multiple times, but for anybody new that watches this content, that's why I keep saying, most of y'all know that I'm a Christian. Most of y'all know that, I play games with a single hand. But for anybody new watching this type of content, that I do use a console controller, such as this game, Enlisted, World of Warships, whatever. You guys, you gotta keep in mind, I'm doing all this with one hand. I missed that exit point too. I can't, oh man, that's gonna suck. Now I'm back to 3 hours away, jeez. And there's nothing I can do about it either. I can't back up because there's people behind me. So I guess now it's just try to make up as much time as possible. I really need to turn on that voice navigation. As annoying as it is, it cuts down on these mistakes. It's really a lifesaver, even though it can be annoying. I think the pros of voice navigation outweigh the cons. Because at least I know when exit's coming up without even looking at the map. Granted, it doesn't tell me when the wait station's coming up. But, at least it tells me, you need to get off this exit in this amount of time. And so I think for the next episode, I'm gonna turn that on, even though it's gonna annoy the crap out of me. Just the benefits of it outweigh the cons. And the other issue is too, my hand is really starting to get tired because of the repeated mistakes. So I'm driving longer than I need to because the repeated exit missing or whatever. Okay. We need to get on. So we got, like I said earlier, back at thing, we had 2 hours and 45 minutes till we got there, but now we only have an hour and 46 minutes. So, not too much longer until we're actually done. And then we can get paid again, which is gonna put us well over, but we definitely don't have too much time left until we're done with this job. I did turn on the voice navigation, but it doesn't seem like it's working right now. Welcome back, guys. I made sure that my GPS was actually on, so we're back in business. Dear, it's been a long day for me.
Keep right, and then exit right.
They update that with that mod, that's
Exit
awesome.
right.
See what I mean? It's a lot easier to do the voice navigation. Is it a little annoying? Yes, it is, no doubt. But it is a lot simpler to keep track of your turns, especially when you're not trying to look a map constantly.
Get ready, turn left, turn left.
This is why voice navigation, in my opinion, is so valuable. Even in this game, as annoying as it is, even so, it is irreplaceable in my opinion. Because now I don't have to constantly look at the map itself. I get the navigation points in my headset. So when it tells me exit right or turn right, I know when to do it. And that is why I love voice navigation so much. Definitely. Now if a detour comes up, not much we can do about that. It's gonna have to reroute me and stuff. Overall, I feel like voice navigation thing is more in my favor than it is annoying. So I'll deal with it.
Caution, please mind speed. Caution, please mind speed. Keep right, and then turn right, turn right.
Thank you, Scott, for calling Colorado. Here we are, finally. It's been a long trip, guys. Long trip. Nothing compared to what we will be doing, but even so,
Keep left.
it's been a long day.
You have arrived at your destination.
Yes, thank you. See if I can park this and get ourselves some more XP bonus here. Ooh, 2 points. Nice. And they're both gonna go into long distance. There we go. So, alright guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. God bless.